You won't believe what just happened to Mike Sonko's daughter.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
A distress call, a father's rage, and a confrontation that has Kenyans talking.
Hi, how are you, Salma?
I'm not good. Mom, are you free today? Come for me.
Oh, where are you okay, Salma?
No, I'm not okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What's up?
I just asked for breakfast and I was slapped twice.
No, that is very bad.
And I didn't have money. And I just came in the morning and I've been telling him the kids are hungry. The kids are hungry.
Can I come for you?
Yeah, just come for me. I'm tired.
Hold on. I'm on my way. That is very bad. I'm on my way.
The former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko just exposed something that will shake you to your core. His daughter called him crying, beaten, hungry, and desperate. But what Mike Sonko did next is absolutely shocking. Stay with me because what you're about to hear reveals a dark secret that has been hidden for years.
Watoto na kusomeshea, leo tutakulipia, unanipigia mtoto wa nini? Sisi tukukupika sasa utasikiaje? Sikilizo wangu wako na kifua na nguvu kukushinda.
Wewe mtu ni nini? Simsikize ile mtu mwenyewe.
Kuna watoto hapa wacha.
Order ni moja na order ni boss.
Follow my orders.
On Sunday, November 16th of 2025, a day that started like any other day but would end with a father confronting every parent's worst nightmare. Mike Sonko's phone rang. On the other end, his second-born daughter, Salma Mbuvi, was crying, and not just crying, but sobbing, trembling, and her voice was breaking with pain and fear.
Hey, leo nimekuwa na siku mrefu sana. Na kuna kitu nimeona si ya kunyamazia.
Mom, are you free today? You come for me. She pleaded. I am not okay. I just asked for breakfast and I was slapped twice and I did not have money.
Unajua mama kwa wapi? Wewe unanipigia mtoto? Unanipigia mtoto kwa nini? Unanipigia mtoto kwa nini wewe? Ikifua yote unapiga mtoto mdogo kwa nini? Unapiga bibi yako kwa nini? Wewe unazidi kupiga mabibi sisi. Kwa nini unapiga bibi yako?
Let that sink in for a moment. She asked for breakfast, for food to feed her children, and her response, violence, 2 slaps across the face in her own home by the man who promised to love and protect her.
So I'm going to report this here to the police. Kama ya report, pia report it. Wewe utakuja kulia mtoto. Na mtoto wangu kama atakuua. So umekosana kidogo. Yeye amepitia mama yake akiingia. Shule na kulipia watoto wako, chakula na kufanyia, rent na kulipia. Why is what in my daughter? Unataka tukudi na sasa hivi. Uende shule mzima nao. Ukimpiga tena, anakuwa vile hizi video viral. Ukimpiga tena. Unamwona kiwa peke yake.
Salma's mother immediately alerted Mike Sonko. What he had next made his blood boil. This wasn't the first time, not the second time, not even the 5th time. According to Mike Sonko himself, his daughter has been assaulted more than 10 times.
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Umempiga sana. Hizi madeni zote ni zako. Hizi madeni zote ni zako. Kama mbona shida simnajua nyumbani, unajua mama ako wapi?
Before this exact particular moment, and he remained silent, trying to protect the family and trying to give the marriage a chance. But this time Sonko has decided to react pretty differently.
What? You go to mom for the time being. Bila anaanza kusumbua pale kwa nyumba, atulie. Mtulia atakuja huko na kujua. Kifanye things done.
But before we dive into what happened next, you need to understand something crucial about Salma Mbuvi and her family. This is not just another story of domestic violence. This is a story that reveals how even the daughters of powerful men, even women with resources and connections, can find themselves trapped in cycles of abuse. Salma is the middle child of Mike Sonko, the former Nairobi governor, and like her older sister Saumu, who is vocal on social media, or her younger sister Sandra, who is studying in the UK, Salma has always kept a low profile. She's described as fierce but very private, someone who guards her personal life very carefully. And perhaps that is why this abuse continued for so long, because she was quiet, she was private. Like so many women in Kenya and around the world, she believed she could fix it. Sonko also reveals something very devastating in his confrontation. He had been supporting this couple financially, paying their rent, buying them a car, paying for their children's education, even doing their shopping because he knew their income was low. He treated his son-in-law like his own child, giving him opportunities and supporting his family. And this is how he was repaid, with violence against his daughter. But here is what makes this story even more tragic. Salma isn't alone. This pattern of abuse runs deeper in the family than anyone knew. Before we even get into more devastating details, I would like to confirm and be clear about this. This is not about tainting anyone's image. This video has been done with complete intent of educational purposes against gender-based violence, but not for malicious intent against Sonko and his family. Now back to November 16th, 2025, the day that everything has exploded. Mike Sonko is not a man you want to anger. The former Nairobi governor, known for his flashy lifestyle and controversial politics, is also known for his fierce protection of his family. When he got that call from Salma, something inside him snapped. He didn't just call his son-in-law, he didn't send someone to check on his daughter. Mike Sonko drove himself to Kitengela, and he didn't come alone. He brought his team, including bodyguards and bouncers, ready for whatever he might find. When he arrived, what he saw made him even angrier. Salma's face had visible dents from where she had been struck. The assault was so severe that the injuries were undeniable, and his grandchildren, they were hungry. The very reason Salma had asked for breakfast that had led to this violence. The son-in-law, described as heavily built and big-bodied, stood before Sonko, and what happened next was captured on video, posted by Sonko himself, and it has since gone viral across Kenya and beyond. "Why are you beating my daughter?" Sonko demanded, his voice trembling with barely controlled rage. "You are big-bodied, you have more energy than her. I am paying for your rent and food, bought you a car, I am schooling your children, and I'm even doing your shopping because I know your income is low. When I beat you, how will you feel?" The confrontation was intense. You could see the tension, you could see the anger, the pain of a father who had watched his daughter suffer in silence for too long, and Sonko pointed out the many scars on Salma's body, evidence of previous assaults that no one knew about. "If she is not going to report this matter to the police, I will report it myself," Sonko declared. "You have hurt her enough. Look at the many dents she has because of your violence. If you have issues, why don't you consult with the parents?" The video and message Mike Sonko posted on social media has since become one of the most talked about moments in Kenya this year. His caption was raw, emotional, and very powerful. "Today we received a distress call from our daughter that shook us to our core. Her voice was trembling and her spirit was broken. As a parent, nothing prepares you for this moment. Your child reaches out in fear, in pain, and in desperation. I acted immediately because no mother or father can sit still when their child is hurting." But then Sonko asked a question that should haunt every Kenyan. If my own daughter can face harassment in her own home, what about the countless young women and men in Kenya who suffer silently with no one to defend them? Think about that for a moment. If the daughter of a former governor, a man with resources, connections, and influence, can be trapped in an abusive relationship, what about a young woman in the village? What about the woman whose abuser is the breadwinner and she has nowhere else to go? Sonko continued, "Marriage is never a smooth road. It is built with storms and sunshine through patience, forgiveness and understanding. But when challenges turn into violence, when love turns into fear, the very foundation of that marriage is shaken, and no one deserves that. His message to young couples was clear and powerful. Please choose peace, choose dialogue before anger, choose to pause, breathe and talk rather than hurt the person you vowed to protect. Violence doesn't solve anything, it only destroys the heart, the home and the future. And then he made a plea that every parent in Kenya felt in their bones. Let us create homes where love is safe, where voices are gentle, and where differences can be solved without breaking each other. No parent should ever receive the kind of call we got today, and no partner should ever cry alone in their own houses. Mike Sonko's daughter Salma is now safe at home with her children. Her father has made it clear that he will report the matter to the police if she doesn't. The son-in-law has been warned to report to Sonko's home to resolve the matter. But the question remains, how many more Salmas are out there? How many more daughters are suffering in silence? And how many more mothers are being beaten behind closed doors before we take gender-based violence seriously? Sonko's final warning was chilling. I have come here to speak about it because I was hurt as a parent. This issue must stop. I controlled myself, but I will not do so next time. The message is clear. No more silence, no more excuses, no more enabling. It's time for Kenya to stand up against gender-based violence, and it is time for families to protect their daughters. It is time for societies to hold abuses accountable. Because if Mike Sonko's daughter can be beaten in her own home, if a woman with resources and a powerful father can suffer for years before getting help, there is no woman in Kenya that is safe. This story isn't over. The conversation about gender-based violence in Kenya is just the beginning, and we must all be part of the resolution. If this story touched you, share. If you know someone in an abusive relationship, reach out to them. And if you're being abused, please seek for help. Your life matters, your safety matters, and your peace matters. Thank you for watching, and remember, violence is never the answer, and love should never hurt.
Be strong, dear.
My daughter called the mother.